That's the best drive I've hit in a while, actually. Hey guys, welcome back into the channel. I've got a fun video for you today. This is a secondhand club challenge. Going to be playing 6 holes. I was able to, over the last week or so, go through different outlets like Facebook Marketplace, Goodwill, thrift stores, different things like that, and just pick up some secondhand clubs to play with today. I'm going to go through a quick what's in the bag, show you what I found some really cool clubs to play with, and then we'll go out and play 6 holes and see what we can shoot. First, I'll start with just top of the bag. I've got a Titleist. This is a titanium headed 975D 9.5 degree driver. That is definitely an older model, but in really good shape. That was a good find. And then going through the woods, I do have kind of a bigger collection. Just thought it would be fun to get some unique clubs. I've got the TaylorMade Strong Lofted. This is a Metalwood 14 degree head, 3 wood. I also do have what is going to kind of categorize as a mini driver for me. This TaylorMade Burner Plus 9.5 degree driver. And then again, this was kind of found these 3 all together. I've got a TaylorMade Railer. This is a hybrid 19 degrees. This head is smaller than really what iron heads look like now in most cases. And then just going down into the iron set as well, I do have a King Cobra 3 wood. Also got a couple 3 woods, just thought it would be fun to have a couple options there and just use some older, some newer. A King Cobra, that's a Railer 3 wood as well. And then for the irons, 5 iron, I've got a Commander. This is a bladed 5 iron. This head is tiny. Next club in the bag, we go down to 6 iron, a Wilson Tour Classic midsize. This one's got a bunch of offset in it, so good for those longer irons. That one should be fun to hit. And then the TaylorMade Burner oversized. This one does have the bubble shaft in it as well. Really look forward to hitting that one. That's in the 7 iron. And then 8 iron, we've got this forged. This is Middle Ground. It says it is a custom forged 8 iron. This one, another bladey one, looks nice. Should be a fun one to hit in the higher lofted clubs. Next up, we've got down to our pitching wedge, our Shot Saver. This is from Northwestern Golf. It is a contour sole, whatever that means. It's a really unique looking head. That's the pitching wedge. And then 60 degree. This was a really good find as well. I've got a Nike VR forged 60 degree with 10 degrees of bounce. That one is perfect. 60 degree is my go-to around the green, so should work out for me there. And then this one, a really cool one as well. This is an Acushnet Bullseye putter. So Acushnet is the parent company for FootJoy, Titleist. So that is a classic putter. One of the cool things, of course, about these is the flat face on both sides. You can putt right-handed or left-handed. Really cool what's in the bag there for me. Excited to go play some holes. And then also just got a grab bag of just random golf balls. So all of this set here for me was less than $50 total. So that kind of gives you an idea. Everybody talks about how expensive golf is, and it definitely can be expensive, but was able to get almost a full set here and golf balls for less than $50, able to go out and play some holes, and really just shows that if you want to get out there and get into golf, just go find some clubs, find something to play with. And I'm excited. We'll go ahead and jump out into our first hole and see what we can shoot with our secondhand clubs. Okay, hole number 1, I've got my TaylorMade. This is the oversized burner 7 iron par 3, about 180. So we'll see what this one does. This one has the old bubble shaft in it, so see what we got here. First swing of the day. That was actually pretty nicely struck, felt good. Just ended up short of the green, but we'll take that. All right, second shot here into the first hole. Should be able to be pretty aggressive with this one. It's nice and wet out here. I've got the VR forged Nike, the 60 degree. Just try to get this one up there. Saving par at the first would be nice. Oh, hit the hole and had a lot of speed on it. So that one, I don't know, maybe 12, 15 feet for par coming back. See what we can do. We've got a little bit of standing water here on the first green. See if the bullseye can pull us through here, make a par. This one's 20 feet probably. That was a nice roll, actually. We'll take that. And the cool thing about the bullseyes, of course, you can put forwards and backwards, left-handed, right-handed. That's a 4. Move on. Okay, second hole here. This one, 374 is what it shows on the scorecard, but with these trees, with these clubs, I don't think we can actually get around the trees. So still gonna hit driver at the Titleist. See if we can get one out there in play. I expect a very different sound off this club head than what I'm used to. That's the best drive I've hit in a while, actually. We'll take that one. A little bit of a draw right down the middle. Okay, second shot into number 2. This one about 170 in. I've got the Wilson 6-iron. Probably just going to try to hit a nice little cut into this one. See if we can give ourselves a birdie look on the second hole here. Okay, looks like that one hit the back edge of the bunker and ended up, I think, on the back edge of the green, bounced forward. So we'll take that. That was a pretty good strike there. All right, got a putt at birdie here. This one ended up about 25 feet from the hole. Pretty nice shot in there with the little fade. See if we can roll this one in with the bullseye and get back to even par. Good roll, just broke early more than I thought it would, but that is a stress-free par on number 2. Third hole here for us, par 5. This one 535. Got the Titleist driver back out. See if we can duplicate that shot we just hit with the driver. That would be perfect here. Well, we got the shot shape, but that one was definitely off the bottom of the club. Forgiveness, not quite what it is now with more new age clubs, but it is right down the middle of the fairway, low draw, probably a 3-shotter now for us. Second shot into this par 5, got a long way to go, and gonna try something maybe a little bit silly, but this actually feels kind of like a 3-wood. It's got a nice flat bottom on it. Got the TaylorMade The Burner Plus 9.5 degree driver. This head is smaller than my 3-wood, about the size of my hybrid. So let's see, 9.5 degrees. Should be able to get it low and kind of running if we can. Out here it's pretty wet, but see what we can do with this one. Well, that one was not the most middled shot I've ever hit, but it did do the job. Low running, a little bit too cutty, but there's room over there towards the right. So see if we gave ourselves a chance to go at this par 3, maybe get a birdie here. And that was not the most impressive of drivers off the deck here, only advanced it maybe 150 yards. So now we've got around the same yardage and going to try to hit a little bit more of a traditional shot. I've got the middle ground. This is an 8-iron. It says it's forged, so hopefully we'll feel pretty good. It's pretty bladey and not a very wide sole, so really got to make sure to hit it clean. Feels like this one would be easy to dig with, so need a good swing on this one. Yep, I did exactly what I said could be easy to do. Dug that one straight into the ground, chunked it, went about 100 yards. Try to get up and down now for par. After the first couple of shots here on this challenge, I was thinking, this is going to be fun. This is going to be easy. I was hitting it as good as I've been hitting it with my regular clubs, maybe even better. And now the last 3 or 4 swings, I think user error mostly, but have put myself in a tough spot now. Got to carry it over the bunker, short-sided, got the 60 degree, see if we can fly this one up there, give ourselves a putt for par. That was pretty well struck, but just got it too lofted up in the air and left that one short also. Now got to get up and down for bogey. Same club, different shot. Not ideal. This is nice and packed down, so can be aggressive with it. Definitely not making it easy for myself on this hole. I had some good spin on it, nearly flew it in the hole. That was a good shot still, though. 12 feet for the bogey. Left myself straight back down the hill here for the bogey save. This one breaking left to right. This is a tough putt, but if there's any putter in the world that can do it, it's the bullseye. See if we can get this one started online. It'd be a nice bogey save. Nice. Okay. Definitely the best club in the bag so far is the putter. So let's move on. We got another par 5 coming up. See if we can get it going back in the right direction. Hey everyone, just wanted to take a quick break from the video to remind you that we are going to be doing giveaways here on the channel, starting with our first milestone of 100 subscribers. Crazy enough, right now 98% of our regular viewers are not yet subscribed, so make sure that you get into the community, become part of those early giveaways. We appreciate all of you that are watching, and we'll jump right back into the video. 4th hole of the day here for us. This one is another par 5. We got back-to-back, and going with, this is funny, the Pittsburgh Persimmon here, this steel-headed TaylorMade strong 3 wood, actually metal wood. go in with. This one's 14 degrees. Just going to try to, this one's a 3-shotter, I think, for me anyway. So see if we can get something out there and play. That was nice. Drew that one right over the top of the trees. Now we're back to finally getting another good strike on a full swing. Take that for sure. Second shot into this par 5, almost made it to the very front tee, so we'll take that. A pretty good strike. And going back to the TaylorMade well here, I've got the Railer 19-degree hybrid. See if we can advance this one down there. Got plenty of fairway to hit. Give ourselves a good look for our third shot. Okay, nice little fade there into the fat part of the fairway. That was pretty well struck, and definitely these clubs feel pretty good overall for the most part, the ones that I've hit so far. This has been a fun challenge, even though we've hit a couple squirrely ones. See if we can get it going, make a birdie here. Got 120 in for my third here. I've got my Shot Saver pitching wedge. This looks like it's pretty highly lofted, so hopefully this is similar to kind of a gap wedge type of loft, 48 maybe 49 degrees. See if we can give ourselves a look here for birdie. The water is left, but should not come into play here for us. That looks pretty good. Looks like that one landed right next to the pin. Should have a good look for birdie. This one a little bit short on the approach. Looked like it was closer from back there, but I've got 15 feet here for birdie. Looks like it's going to break back away from me towards the right, and then I think it wants to try to get to the water, so might straighten out at the end. See if we can give this one a good run for the birdie putt. And it did just go back towards the water at the very end. That's a par, but that was a much more well played hole there. All right, fifth hole here for us, par 3. This one about 165. Going to try to take a little bit off of the 7-iron. This one is that TaylorMade oversized. See if we can get this one close. Give ourselves another birdie look. We're 2 over. Would love to find a way to get close to even, but having fun with this challenge. This is something unique and just kind of shows that you can pick up random clubs and get out on the golf course, go play. That one pin high, but just flared it out to the right. Gonna have an up and down here, a little bit short-sighted. See if we can get a save and make that par. That TaylorMade 7-iron definitely in contention right now for the best feeling club that I've used so far. Now we've got ourselves an up and down. With it being wet, actually helps me out a little bit, short-sighted, but got to bump this one probably into the hill, let it bounce left, and see if we can get that up there close. Got the 60 degree. Okay, that one did just run out a little bit, bounced it up on the hill a couple times, just rolled past the hole. Thought for a second it might have a chance to go in. That was ran out a little bit more than I thought it might, but they could be just old grooves there. Pretty happy with that shot. Putt for par. This over here gives you a good idea of how much rain we've had just over the last few hours, but we've got a pretty makeable par putt here. This one 12 feet, 10 feet, breaking back towards this water. You can see that's the gathering area. It's going to break left to right. Feel like we've rolled this bullseye really nicely so far. Feel like we've got a pretty good read on this one. See if we can knock it in for the par. It just quit breaking. I thought that was a really good putt off the face. Just didn't dive in there, unfortunately. That is another bogey. 3 over on our challenge through 5 holes. Let's see if we can birdie the last, a par 4. This one a shorter par 4, but maybe we can get one birdie on the card today. Okay, 6th and final hole of the day for me here for our secondhand club challenge. We're going to go with, I believe this is the only club I haven't hit so far, the King Cobra 3-wood. This one does have the bafflers, the rail technology on the bottom, one of their earlier versions of the railed 3-woods. See if we can hit a good one out there in play. This is a short par 4, a short-ish par 4. From back here, it's around 380. So see if we can give ourselves a scoring club in for our last hole. Okay, happy with that. That was a nice low little draw. Actually hitting some draws today, which is unusual for me, as I know some of you guys know with my last video going through some swing work, swing changes. So that one, it seems to be taking some steps in the right direction. That one in the fairway with a little low draw. See if we can go hit a good scoring club in and finish this video strong. Hey guys, Future Peyton here. Unfortunately, these last couple of shots in the video, we did lose the mic connection, so this is our approach shot into the 6th hole of the day for us. Got about 140 yards going back with that Bladee 8-iron that we had. Unfortunately, the first time that we used it earlier on in the video did chunk it about 70 yards, so trying to do a little bit better than that here, as this flag is right in the middle of the green, pretty inviting. There is a bunker that you do have to carry, so this one just trying to not get too steep on it, see if we can make some decent contact, give ourselves a chance at birdie to finish out this video. And that one was better contact, but still a little bit steep on it, coming up a little bit short and right. Dug that one into the ground, kept the face open a little bit, and ended up just short and right of that bunker. Let's see if we can get up and down to save the par. Now getting ready to set up to our chip shot here. As you can see, it finished in a pretty good spot. There is a little bit of a hill that is being influenced from the bunker there, that is putting it on a downslope when you get up onto the green, and then breaks back towards the right as you get up to the cup. So this one is a pretty straightforward one, and with that downhill, you don't have to be super delicate. You can just land it on that first tier and let it run up to the hole. This one, a pretty good chance to see if we can run this one up. Who knows, maybe even get a chip in here for the birdie. Would be a good way to finish. This one, well played, as you can see, runs up and just ran out of gas. I thought it was going to go in, but does come up just a couple of feet short. Pretty good run at it. And as we walk up here to tap out to finish the video today, that was 3 over through 6 holes. Not too bad considering the first time actually getting these clubs in my hands today. But really enjoyed the challenge. It was fun to just get out there with some unique clubs and have a new experience playing the game. So definitely enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed it as well. I really do appreciate everyone that is watching. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure that you go down and do that as well. Again, we appreciate it, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye.